How much crazier can it get, guys? So, POTUS posted the video that you're gonna watch on True Social, and it's one of his normal funny videos set to the song The Grim Reaper by Blue Öyster Cult. It's got so many messages in there, but one that's gonna stand out as the most important message. They're always subtle hints, but you'll find more truth in these videos by POTUS than you will in words sometimes, because by necessity, many things are a psyop in this operation. The art of war is based on deception, and in case you don't realize it, if POTUS discloses everything to you, he also discloses everything to the enemy. The left is using that to twist minds against Trump, but if you know where to look, you're getting transparency that keeps us updated without compromising the success of this takedown of the deep state. So, keep that in mind and let's take a look at this video. So, let's run through a couple of things in this cryptic but funny video, which starts out with the Grim Reaper. First, let me put an end to the notion that POTUS just shared this video that some unrelated party posted. The video was created by Dilly300 meme team. President Trump has effectively employed the Dilly300 meme machine as a key part of his online campaign strategy. The Dilly300 refers to an elite group of about 300 loyal supporters and meme creators within the larger Dilly meme team. Dilly has close ties to Trump's inner circle and has received special access, including press credentials to Trump's Iowa caucus war room and direct access to Trump properties and events. The team has also been granted campaign insights and responsibilities, so there is no doubt that this was done for Trump, with his approval. Also, remember that anything that President Trump publicly posts as President of the United States is an official communication, so this one clearly is an official message by POTUS, and not a random retweet. Okay, let's look closer. The first message saying, "Now, their time has come." Then, we move into an art gallery of portraits of politicians, specifically Nancy Pelosi, Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, and Maxine Waters. The next scene is a photo of the Capitol building, which houses Congress and a large chunk of the corrupt politicians. The words are, "Here their power is gone." This is telling us that they have lost their power in Congress. Here's the part that I love. The next melodic phrase is, "Russ Vought is the Reaper." I don't know about you, but the first thing that came to mind is, who in the world is Russ Vought? Of course we're gonna find out, but let's continue with the video. Then POTUS shows Russ Vought giving a speech, and the words across the bottom of the photo are, "He wields the pen, the funds, and the brain." That's telling us that this has to do with funding and ill-gotten gains. The video continues and basically says that the Dems are babies and we're gonna tie your hands. Won't be able to fly. Does that mean that airports will shut down or that they won't be able to escape? In the next scene, we see the scores of ex-government employees walking away from the Capitol building and into the unemployment office. Is this the current cleansing that we are witnessing? Next is Russ Vought waving, saying, "Crybaby, end your plan." To me, this is a warning to capitulate, which means to give up all resistance or acquiesce. Another form of capitulation is to surrender under specified conditions. We know from number 17 that some must be flipped to gain bigger fish. Then the familiar chorus is all of the Democrats screaming their lies, and the lyrics are blah 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 blah. Quite appropriate and honestly, exactly how I hear everything they say. There's two things left to say. Who is Russell Vought? Well, it turns out that he has been the director of the Office of Management and Budget. He was put in office by President Donald Trump in 2019. He was fired in 2021 when Joe Biden took over, and he was reinstalled in the position on February 7, 2025. 2 years after Biden fired him, Vought founded Project 2025, but disassociated with the organization in July 2024, a year before his appointment the second time. But Vought is not only the director of the Office of Management and Budget, he's also the administrator of the United States Agency for International Development, the director of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is one of those independent agencies that we discussed in a previous video. And he's also the deputy director of the Office of Management and Budget, so this guy is in control of government management and budget. The OMB assists the president in preparing and overseeing the federal budget, evaluating executive branch programs, and coordinating federal policy and regulatory initiatives. If you don't know why this is important, I'll link a video all about executive branch programs, specifically independent ones like the Fed. So let's go back to the lyrics. After Russ Vought is the reaper comes, he wields the pen, the funds, and the brain. So for now, the reaper is taking away their money. Let's stay tuned to see who will be taking away their freedom. The second thing I want to say is I love how President Trump controls the narrative, and I wonder what the most popular Halloween costume of 2025 is going to be. Are we going to see Grim Reapers all over? Talk about turning the narrative around on the deep state. Thousands of people will be quietly rubbing it in their faces that they're going down, and it will occur on their most important satanic event of the year. Nobody trolls like President Trump, and I just released a Grim Reaper collection of merchandise for Red October. From warm hoodies to t-shirts to mugs and hats, this merchandise is the perfect way to voice your support for President Trump's Drain the Swamp initiative as we watch the indictments and arrests pile up. This is a wonderful gift for your favorite patriot and a great way to support the Ex-Pharmacist channel, telling the world that nothing can stop what's coming. Link in the description for theexpharmacist.com for my full product line, and featured items are under the shop button below the video. I say more cowbell. How about you? Don't forget to subscribe with alerts because things are going down quickly now. Share this and every video that will help wake the sleepers. And if you'd like to help me out with the channel, we now have memberships under $4, and I'm also so very thanks for super thanks tips. Things are getting exciting, aren't they? And when we understand the truth, they can't control us with fear, especially with President Trump encouraging the wonderful vibes of laughter. Till next time, keep your eyes and your ears open, but better yet, know where to look.